welcome back to my channel and a happy New Year's Eve. It is the 31st of December when I'm filming this, so hopefully this can go up soon so you guys can all go grocery shopping and get some ideas for the new year. I hope you all have set some good resolutions and we're ready to kick butt in 2021 because I think we all can agree 2020 can just suck it. So moving on, I went to Trader Joe's today and I am making a charcuterie board tonight, so I have all that stuff because that has been highly requested for me to go over. I will talk about that at the end, but I'll go through everything else first and then we'll talk about my staples and how I build my charcuterie board. Oh, hi, if you are new here, hello, my name is Blair. I'm in school to become a registered dietitian. I start my clinicals in a week. That is really exciting. I'm completely done with the schooling part of it. It's just the clinicals and we're so close, which is really exciting. But last video I did grocery haul wise, you liked when I bundled everything in the meals that I like to make with the stuff, so I try to do that again today. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first meal I got, I'm gonna do the frozen stuff first because it's frozen. We got some more Argentinian shrimp. These are my favorite shrimp. They're already deveined, already peeled. Just run them into some cold water for like 5 minutes, and then they're ready to go. I throw them in the air fryer just with some Old Bay seasoning on it. They're phenomenal. You can also do the chili lime seasoning if you want to go that route. And then I just got some, these are the carb savvy tortillas with whole wheat. I really like these. Are a good size for little tacos. And we'll make just some shrimp tacos out of those. You could also use lettuce wraps before. I've shared that recipe in one of my most recent 12 days of recipes videos. Next we have salads. We love to get salads. My big thing with salads is they're a great way obviously to get in vegetables, but they're just fun to eat because you can put a lot of shit in them. So we make a really good Greek salad and a really good steak salad. We've shared these again on the channel before, but for the Greek salad we just do feta. I guess for the base of the salad I mix arugula and spring mix. I switch up the lettuce options a lot, but this is what I was feeling today. So I got those, and then in both we do cucumber and tomatoes. I do onion in mine, Matt does not. And then the Greek salad will do feta, and then we have some chicken thigh that we prepped this week for just in the air fryer, so we'll use that on the Greek salad. And then we just have some flank steak and then this gorgonzola cheese that we'll use for the steak salad. And then for the dressing, I've shared before, we just make our own with like olive oil, balsamic vinegar, or red wine vinegar, whichever. Italian seasoning, mustard, and this is one of my favorite mustards, the aioli garlic mustard sauce. Super, super good in dressings. I highly recommend trying this out. If you have not, it elevates every dressing. Next, for another frozen item, we have the cauliflower gnocchi. Again, I like to eat these just as a snack sometimes in the air fryer, but you can also mix it with just some pasta sauce and have a quick meal that way. So I just got this. Is one of my favorite pasta sauces, the roasted garlic. It's really cheap, quick, easy to have on hand. That's a really easy meal. You could throw some vegetables in there too, just to bulk it up. That's what we love to do with pastas and that type of thing. It just makes it feel like you're eating more. It's more fiber, it's more filling. It's obviously getting your nutrients in, which we love. Next, another little snack. I got these little cauliflower thins. We are making those pizzas again this week. So just cauliflower thin pizza. We get the garlic dip and then just put whatever vegetables you want. Onion, jalapeno, just whatever you have honestly on hand to do it. You can do the prosciutto. I am making this cheese board, so I'm gonna have some leftover cured meats. So I know I was just planning on using those to make my little prosciutto pizzas, but you can do whatever you want. You can make a cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza. You can use the chicken sausages there, super good. And then a lot of you guys are asking me where I get my balsamic glaze, and this is just near like the olive oils, all the oils, the sprays in Trader Joe's. It's just a balsamic glaze. I love this stuff over my avocado toast, which is another thing I got. I found the crisp breads, you guys. It's a big moment. I thought they were gone for a minute, okay? I thought we had lost them, but they're back, and I bought 2 out. So I like to use these with just some avocado on top, a sliced onion, balsamic glaze, tomatoes. I shared a really good recipe on my Instagram. If you guys are not following me there, make sure you do, because I share recipes on there that I don't share on YouTube. So make sure you're following me on both. I really appreciate it. It does really help me out too. Just allows me to share more. And if you guys are actually enjoying my content on YouTube, I do share a lot of similar stuff on Instagram, and I do like the daily stories. So that's something that if you want to get more constant updates from me, definitely check me out there. I really appreciate it if you guys follow me. It really seriously helps me out, everything. So I really appreciate that. And then we also got some of these apples. I remember I got these apples last year. They're the Autumn Glory apple. And it says they taste like caramel, and I remember them actually really tasting like caramel and delicious. So I got these for my apple nachos. You guys know the deal. One of my favorite snacks to do. I've been making those for so long now, before quarantine, which seems like forever ago. I got some creamy almond butter, salted almond butter for that, and then also just some protein peanut butter granola. And then 2 other random things that didn't really fit into meals, but I just like to have on hand. This is one of my favorite sauces. We put this on basically anything. It's really good with lentils or the harvest grain mix. I already have some, so I don't have to pick it up. But this with the chickpeas that I've made before, so good. And then this is just my favorite wine. I've also shared it before. It's just a light white wine. Okay, so that is everything that we got. We are actually going out of town on Thursday next week, so I don't need a full thing of groceries, and we have a lot of frozen stuff that we're gonna try to go through and make meals from that. So again, follow me on Instagram. I always share our dinner ideas and how we're making those along the way on stories and that kind of thing. Hopping into the cheese board stuff. So what I love to do on cheese boards is make sure we have fresh fruit. That is something that I always recommend, just to like break up the heaviness of the cheeses and the meats and the breads and all that. So I love to get just some grapes, some really crunchy grapes. They also add a great pop of color. And then I also will cut up an apple and put some slices throughout the board also. The way that I'm setting this one up is we're gonna just do a piece of parchment paper on a table, and then I always start with laying the cheeses out first. That's kind of how I figure out where everything's gonna go. And then I will use a Sharpie, and I'll write down on the parchment paper actually like what each cheese is, because I got a few. I will show you them. And then I kind of start just filling in from there. I'll put like little ramekins if I have olives or hummus to fill those up with. And then you just kind of like fill in the gaps, folding the salami and then placing it around the ramekins and then holding that up with different crackers. And then you're filling in the rest. So the grapes and apples are great to help fill in space. Then for salami, I just got this Italian dry salami, really good. The cheeses I get are the unexpected cheddar. Love this stuff. It's a mix between like cheddar and Parmesan. It's really good. I got a Gouda. I've actually never had this one before, but I'm sure it'll be great. I love Gouda. Always get the triple cream brie. Super great. This is only $4 for this huge thing. You can't beat it. And then this chèvre with honey goat's milk cheese. Super good as well. So what you can do, a lot of these cheeses are just like plain white. So I'll like to drizzle things with like balsamic glaze or like a hot honey, like a spicy honey, or you could do any like a compote of something, like a 3 pepper chili compote. You can do a lot of stuff with it. So I like to get kind of plain cheeses and dress them up in that way. For crackers, I always get the pita bite crackers. These are my favorite. They're just so good. Then also the garlic naan crackers are also really good. So just mixing up 2 different crackers on the board, that's just fun. Another cracker type thing are these Parmesan crisps that just look really nice. They're long and they just look nice on the board. They taste really good too. And then I'm getting these cheese sticks too. I've never actually had these, but I've seen them before and I've always wanted to try them, so I figured why not? So making the charcuterie board cut. My favorite nuts to put on these are the truffle Marcona almonds. We also have regular almonds and pistachio nuts in our cabinet or pantry, so I will add those just to fill in spaces like I said. And then I will crumble up some crisp breads on there too. And then I forgot, I didn't mention these earlier. I just got some Go Macro bars just to have for easy snacks on the go. But basically that is it. I know I went through the cheese board stuff kind of quick, but in my cookbook, which is coming, you guys, I know trust me, there's been a lot of holdups with it. So I'm really trying to at least get the ebook out as soon as possible. Just stay tuned for that. Follow me on Instagram for my updates on that. When they come, I swear I will tell you. It has been stressful, but I'm going to have a whole charcuterie board section in there, and I'm going to like show you how to lay it out, how I like to lay things out, and more details in that. So it's not just all like recipes, there's also going to be charcuterie board and like grocery lists and all the macros and everything in there for every recipe. So get excited about that. I know you guys are, and I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. I'm now realizing why a lot of people don't announce projects they're working on until they're like ready to launch it, because there is so much behind the scenes that go into it. But honestly, I was just really excited to tell you guys that I was making a cookbook, so I told you immediately when we started. So it obviously takes a while to come to fruition. But yeah, that is everything I got. I hope you guys, like I said, are having a great, safe New Year's Eve, New Year's, setting your intentions right, making some vision boards. Those are always fun to do. Yeah, staying healthy, stick with us. We are gonna be sharing some healthy recipes in the new year, like always. And I do wanna thank everyone for, you know, constantly supporting me throughout this tough year. I really, really appreciate it. Obviously, we've had a lot of things going on with like Herman, and then obviously the pandemic and a lot of things happening. Cookbook. So I really appreciate every one of you for like sticking around and supporting us. I really appreciate it. And if you guys want, comment down below like videos you want to see from us in the new year, because obviously we want to make videos that you want to watch. So let us know if we can do any of that. And then yeah, I think that's everything. We really appreciate your support and we love you guys. And yeah, I'm not current. I'll catch y'all in the next one in 2021. All right, bye guys.